Good morning.
We're back. We're back on the Morning Roast live in downtown Macon, Georgia.
Yes.
On the inside of Roasted Cafe.
Look, it's clearing up.
Oh,
Got
yes.
some sun coming out. Eric has joined us over there. Hey, Eric.
How you doing?
Downtown regular. And it's just we don't plan these things.
Yeah.
We're talking about NASA guy with the mohawk, and Eric comes in with the mohawk, and he didn't have his hair like that the last time. Come on, Eric, come sit on stage so they believe us. I mean, you can't.
Yeah, we need proof.
You can't plan it any better.
We need
than
the numbers, please.
Yeah, he doesn't want to come on, but Eric, he's got a mohawk now, so he could have been our NASA mohawk guy. I got some sound going on this still. That's why I don't run the board. Okay, so morning roast here at Roasted Cafe and Lounge. Come on down, Macon, Georgia, 2nd Street,
Downtown Macon, Georgia.
Gary Ames behind the board,
The engineer.
Hanny doing the busboy duties, Jamie making the sandwiches, Brian over there who was on earlier, a couple other customers. Thanks for coming down, all of you. Angie back there, giving you a pretty smile and taking your money. So, Nick's somewhere in here.
It's capitalism.
Nick just had a sandwich. Delicious. So anyway, back to the board here. Thanks, everybody. We're down to 12 viewers. Dirty dozen.
I want to say thank you, Angie, for the water.
Yes,
thank you.
baby.
Thank you very much.
That's a yeah, baby for Irving. Hope you get better, buddy. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Imagine the first day he's back. That's the opening of the show is going to be yeah, baby.
Yes.
But we got people online. Fergie, you're great. Thanks for hanging in there. Scarioki, good morning, my bald buddy.
Yes.
Any old cunt. I guess it's supposed to be any old cunt. He's our one hater today. We love you out there. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing? Keep on hating. Keep on hating.
No, I was saying hi to the lovely lady down there waving, not this
we would
douchebag online.
Yeah,
but anyway,
you're looking lovely. Thank you very much.
We got Look at Derrick always trying to get phone numbers. Anyway, any cut. Okay, so Guy, you say I'm an idiot. Let's get back to this conspiracy thing. Okay. Now, in your title, your opinion, we love it. Keep on coming with the...
we'll make our haters our motivators.
Yeah, and also it makes for a good show. Everybody knows that. Anyway, here's my point. Okay, yes. You want to act like you're the first to go to space. You're winning the space race. Mm-hmm. But the thing I've got to say is about this. Okay, it's a big deal in a way. But usually, if you're going to conspire to do something because you're trying to change a government,
right,
a way of living, the possible future and direction a country's going, and of course space is a direction.
Right.
But let's get down to it, okay? And I'm not bad-mouthing NASA, but basically you're going to space, and at this point you're landing on the moon.
Right.
Okay? I'm sorry. No one ever really believed there was life on the moon. I think even then they weren't really thinking there was life much on the moon.
Right.
They wanted to explore it to be able to say they got there and did it. Mm-hmm. But you can't compare a conspiracy of going to the moon with JFK conspiracy, where it's a whole government that's apparently being accused of trying to change the climate.
Change the climate.
Of the, whether it's the communists, the Russians, the Cubans, or whatever you want to believe this
or
conspiracy
civil rights,
involved.
Civil rights,
exactly.
Jim Crow
MLK, even that, the assassination. I mean, that's a lot different level. Okay,
right.
That's what I mean when I say conspiracy, or 9/11 for that matter. Mm-hmm. You're bringing death. You're making people scared. You're making, landing on the moon's not really making people scared.
Unless you're in that space.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So, and that's what I'm getting at, anal cunt or anial cunt or whatever your name is. That's what I'm getting at. Yeah. You want to win the space race, but come on, you got to come up with a better conspiracy if you're really trying to drastically change the climate or strike fear in your people. I.e., your president's assassinated.
Yeah.
3,000 people are killed in New York on a Tuesday sunny morning. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm getting at here?
Right.
Conspiracy, real conspiracies. And my point is, if the moon landing was a conspiracy, they could have come up with a better conspiracy.
Right.
Right. And as we were talking about during the break, Laika. First
was a
dog that Russia put into space, okay?
That was in Sputnik 2,
right.
November 1957.
And I never hear, anybody, they don't claim that's a conspiracy, do they? Like, they never really sent a dog into space, right? Or a monkey. We sent a monkey.
Yeah, we sent a monkey because a chimpanzee to space because they're much more, their DNA is much more closer to human beings than a dog. Right. Even though dogs are man's best friend, but, they don't have the same DNA.
I mean, Gary. Yeah. I mean, you don't have to agree with me, but if you're this one of 5 mysterious people in a big dark room that controls the country, the history. And you're making conspiracies, and you're coming up with the conspiracy, and you got your group of scientists or conspiracy creators,
professors.
I mean, aren't you going to come up with something a little more plausible and original, or no?
That we sent a monkey?
Well, yeah, that, or just we landing on the moon. Or, or we landed on Mars. I mean, I can buy Mars might have life, more so than the moon. Okay, that's a different situation.
Yeah.
But we're talking the conspiracy of the moon, Capricorn 1. I mean, aren't you going to really pick a better conspiracy than that?
I would.
Come on.
That's just like, the nearest planet.
Right.
Like Earth-like planet, 2 light years away, maybe.
Right.
So aliens travel 2 light years, and then they just make crop circles.
Right.
Right.
So basically, the planet Earth is just one great big old Manhattan or Berlin Wall. Just let's get some crop dusters and cut up the lawns and stuff.
It's aliens' versions of graffiti.
Yeah.
It's like we're coming to your Earth to just put some graffiti down on your ground. Yes. Eric, the Mohawk man. So we've got our own NASA Mohawk guy here at Roasted.
Yep.
He says planet Earth's nothing more than a petri dish. Right.
Yeah.
So
they just use, instead of spray paint and graffiti, they use lawnmowers and crop dusters.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Speaking of graffiti, and this is for local people outside. We don't want to give this guy again too much publicity. There was this guy who did this graffiti around town a few months ago. He tagged everything slug, and it was just ridiculous because not only was it shitty graffiti art, but it just was stupid of what he was tagging. And he basically got caught, and he's doing like big time because it got federal. So, but we're not going to say his name. We don't want to give his tag. But he was basically, it was a four-letter word, and it wasn't a vulgar 4-letter word. But so is any cunt back on there? Reply. You can still say I'm an idiot or go with your rebuttal. But that's what it's for. Or did he leave? He just said I'm a bald guy.
Brian Knight says pretty easy to send a dog on a one-way, no coming back mission.
Wait, he came back
just outside the atmosphere, men on moon and back is hard.
Didn't the dog come back?
Wait.
Yeah, he died out there, but the monkey came back.
Yeah, the monkey came back.
I'm mixing it up.
The monkey survived the trip. The dog didn't.
Allegedly.
Damn. Where was PETA getting on Russia's case when the dog went to space and didn't come back? I mean, I know. Imagine if that happened. I mean, imagine if that happened now. The uproar.
Oh, please! They would shut down the Russian space corporation.
Well, what they would have done now if it happened is they would have sent like a representative from the animal groups or PETA up in space with the dog.
With the dog, yes.
They would have like made sure.
Yes,
it was
the dog
had
to get the treadmill and getting the apple regularly.
They would have made sure. No, they would have made sure it went up. There was this Tailspin organic dog food. shout out for Tailspin, the winner of Macon Mogul
downtown. Yes.
Mulberry Street. Okay. I've not been there yet.
But according to Wikipedia.
Well, Wikipedia.
Yes.
Don't believe everything on Wikipedia. Go.
Said that Laika was this dog that they sent in, was the first animal launched into orbit by the Soviet Union.
Period, right?
Period.
So Russia got us on that one.
Yeah.
They had better conspirators than we did.
Yeah, they had the first man in space.
Yeah, and Yuri, first man's Yuri, what's his name?
Yuri Gagarin.
There you go. I love it when Derrick throws out the stuff, boy.
Big old brain.
Man's got the brain. That's why he's getting calls from casting directors. The guy's a monster, man. He can learn lines like that. Act like that.
Yes.
I'm sitting with the future Academy Award winner right here.
Thank you. You heard it first.
Yeah.
You heard it first.
Yeah, don't forget me in the mention up on stage.
Oh, I'm not going to
forget. You can say thank you, Mama, Daddy, Chloe, niece Chloe, God, everything, but you better say Anthony B. Harris.
Yeah, Anthony B. Harris. So give me a chance to work in his movies.
Being an ass.
So,
but yeah.
Laika, a stray dog. Laika, a stray dog, was originally named Kudravia.
Wow.
A little curly. Underwent training with 2 other dogs and was eventually chosen as the occupant of Soviet spacecraft Sputnik 2. That was
Kudryavka.
Okay, Kudryavka.
Go ahead.
He was chosen. Well, actually, she was chosen as the occupant of the Soviet spacecraft Sputnik 2 that was launched into outer space on November 3rd, 1957.
Wow. Coming up on that anniversary. November 3rd.
Yep. Laika probably died within hours after launch from overheating, possibly caused by a failure of the central